everybody, my name is Kristen and I'm one of the fitness specialists here at Avery Point, and today I'm going to lead us through a core and more class. So first things first, we're always going to start with some mobility. So when you're ready, go ahead and sit nice and tall in your chair and go ahead and look to your right. Look at me and look to your left. We're going to keep this up at our own pace. Just looking right, center, and left. Gently twisting our neck as we look both ways. This time when you get to center, I want you to take your right ear and reach it for your right shoulder. While we do this, I want you to keep both of your shoulders down to really create a nice stretch in the front side of the neck. Come up to center, and I want you to tilt to the other side. So your left ear is reaching for your left shoulder. And up to center. We're going to keep this up, tilting both directions. And good. When you get to center, go ahead and lift your chin up to the ceiling. Come back to center and look down. Now when we do this, we want to keep our necks long so that we're not crunching our vertebrae and our neck. Up and looking down. Good. Go ahead and raise your shoulders up and press them down. Raise up and down. Nice shoulder shrugs happening. And then take this shoulder shrug into a shoulder roll to the back. So our shoulders come up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Starting small and working your way bigger as your shoulders loosen up. Your shoulder roll gets so big that your arms have to get involved. The shoulder is initiating this action and our arms are just coming along for the ride. And when you're ready, go ahead and turn this back shoulder roll into a front shoulder roll. So the shoulders come up and over, bringing them back up and over, starting small and working your way bigger. We start with mobility to loosen up our joints so that our body and our joints can use their full range of motion, whatever that looks like for you. Now I want you to reach up nice and tall for the ceiling and come back down. Now I want you to make the letter Y, so you're reaching up to the corners of your room and back down. And now you're going to reach out to the sides of your room to make a nice T. We're going to repeat this a few times. So reach up to the ceiling. This is our letter I. We're reaching down, reaching out to the corners of the room for a nice Y. And down and up for T. Good, now do it one more time. Come up for I, come down, back up for Y, down and up for T. Good, we're gonna move into our wrists, so circle your wrists. Nice little wrist roll. And circle them in the other direction. Ooh, this side's a little bit more crunchy for me. And now I want you to make some fists and open your hands wide. And fist, open wide. Fist, and open. And fist, and open. Now I want you to take one side and make a fist while keeping the other hand open. You can wave at me if you would like. And now I want you to switch it to the other side, alternating back and forth with one fist and one hand like you're giving me a high five. Now I want you to have both hands open wide, and I want you to just bring the fingers in together and spread them out and bring them in. Spread them out and bring them in. Now for a little brain challenge, see if you can alternate this. So one side opens while the other stays closed. And we switch. And switch. Switch. And switch. Good. Flick the water off of your hands. You just washed them and there were no paper towels or rags, so we gotta flick our hands dry. Good. Whew. Shake out the shoulders, hands, whatever you need. We're gonna move into our spine for mobility. So I want you to have your arms just out, natural position here, and I want you to twist to the front corners of your room. Gently twisting just to the corner. We're not twisting all the way to the side and back. Just getting a nice gentle twist as we loosen up our spine. Getting it ready for all the core work that we're going to do today. Good, and meet me back in the center. We're gonna loosen up our hips now, so I want you to circle your torso around in a nice big circle. Our feet are planted on the ground. You should feel your weight shift from side to side and forwards and back as you go around the circle. Good, and now circle in the other direction. Keeping that circle nice and big. You don't need to go fast, just nice gentle movement to get those hips awake and ready to move. Good, now we're gonna do some more hip work, so hip openers. I want you to sit nice and tall in your chair. If you want to hold on to the back of the chair, you can. If not, you can just sit here with me. And you're gonna lift the knee up and out and bring it back in. And we're gonna switch sides. We're gonna go back and forth, just opening our door and closing. Open and close. Maybe it's a gate. Open and close, like you're stepping over something and bringing it back in. Step over, back in. Do both sides. And settle. Good, we're gonna do some leg extensions, and this is a 2-for-1. It uses mobility in our knees to get our knees in all their range of motion, and it's also gonna work our quadricep muscles. So, extend the leg and bring it back in. Our knee is staying exactly where it is in place, and our leg is just coming up as our quad muscle is contracting. Go nice and slow. Do not go faster than me. I want you to feel this nice burn in your quad as we are lifting and bringing our leg back in. Good, now switch to the other side. Remember to sit nice and tall. We're not kicking, we are just controlling that motion. Feeling our knee extend and flex. Our quad muscle is squeezing, and that's what controls our leg to come out straight into that nice extension. Good, now this time on the other side, I want you to come up and hold for 4, 3, 1, and down. Bring it back up for 4, 3, 2, 1, back down. Come up for 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. This time come up and hold and pulse. Small movement, just pulsing. Good. 3, 2, 1, come down. Other side, up for 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Come back up. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Come back up for 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Now this time we go out and we hold it. Are we still sitting nice and tall? And pulse, 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 pulse. Keep this up, small little pulses. It should be challenging. Good, and bring it down. If you need to shake out your legs a little bit, rub them a little bit. They just did a lot of muscle work. Now we are going to move into our ankle joint. We are still in mobility. We're gonna lift our heels up and press them down. Lift up and down. Working in our ankle joints now. You're gonna reverse this. So now your heels are gonna press into the floor and just your toes are gonna lift up and down. Lifting up and down. I always like to add my hands with it because sometimes in classes, you can't see what my feet are doing. Give me 2 more up. Good, now inside your shoes, I want you to scrunch your toes together. Or maybe you don't even have shoes on. Spread your toes wide. Now scrunch them together and spread them wide. Maybe you're just in socks or barefoot. Either way, we are scrunching our toes and spreading them wide. Now I want you to just wiggle your toes. Wakes up all the little muscles in our feet. Awesome, good job. Shake out anything you need to, wiggle anything you need to. We're gonna go ahead and get started with some cardio. So if you're in a chair, you can march with me. If you would like to stand up and march, you can stand and march. You can choose to do whichever you would like, whether it's standing or sitting. We're gonna add some arm movement to this. So arms come down, they're gonna lift up for a bicep curl and down. Our elbows stay where they are in place. If you look at me, you'll see my elbows are not moving, just my forearms.
It's your turn to drive.
Are we sitting nice and tall? We should be. How's our march coming? Are our knees still lifting up? Good, now I want your arms to reach up to the front and like you're gonna do a pull-up. Pull up, reach back high, come down. We got all kinds of things going. We are marching. Arms are lifting out in front and up. Pull yourself up, reach high, and arms come down. Arms go up. We pull up. We release. Arms come down. Keeping this up. Really feel like you're pulling yourself up. Imagine there is a real pull-up bar there, and you're pulling yourself up. Woo! All while we're still marching. Woo! You should feel the muscles in your shoulders working as you pull to get your chin over that pull-up bar. Good, one more of these. Now, arms out in front, nice 90-degree angle. We we are still marching, and now we're just extending the arms out straight and up. We reach out and in, and out, and in, out, in, out, in. Keeping this up. We have to use special music so that it doesn't cut off our audio when we upload these videos. Good. Now your arms come out and they open wide. Bring it in. Open wide. Bring it in. Open wide. Bring it in. Open wide. In. Open wide. Circle your arms to the front. Good, now circle your arms to the back. Good, now arms come back down and we're gonna do it all over again. So bicep curl in, down, and up, and down, up, down. Speeding things up a little bit. Making sure that you're still getting a good sweat in. How's our march coming? Are our knees still lifting up? Moving right into that pull-up motion. So arms go down, they raise up. We pull ourselves up, reach high and down. We've done this motion before. We have the coordination. One more of these. Now I want your arms to stay up. Rotate them in, reach out and in. It's like you're an air traffic controller. You're directing that airplane exactly where you want it to go. Good, this time arms out and out. Circle. Circle to the back. Good, let your arms rest. Take a big inhale with me. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Take a sip of water if you have it. Alrighty. So we just did a lot of hip flexor action with that march that we had going. So they are nice and warm, and we're gonna stretch them out now. So I want you to be in your chair. I want you to swivel to the side. Your back leg is in a nice 90-degree angle. Your front leg is reaching down and back. When we're sitting here, we have a neutral pelvis, but I want you to scoop under, tuck that pelvis under, so that you really feel a nice stretch in the front of the hip. Good. Swivel to the other side. Back leg is in a nice 90-degree angle. Front leg, we send it down and back. Again, we're sitting with a neutral pelvis, but I want you to tuck your pelvis up underneath you, so tuck. You should instantly feel more stretch in the hip when you tuck that pelvis under. Good. All right. Ready for some core work? I want you to reach across the body to the opposite front corner, and I want you to pull and rotate back to where your elbow is touching your chair behind you. Reach across and pull. Just get this motion down first. Reach and pull. Then we can speed it up. Reach, pull, reach, pull. Our feet are still planted into the ground. Pretend you're actually pulling something that's heavy. You have to pull it across to get it closer to you. And go for 3, and 2, and 1, and relax, but not for too long because we're going to do it on the other side. Ready? So reach across to that front corner and pull all the way back across until your back elbow gets as far back as it can. Now reach and pull. You could imagine your arm is on a flat table. You're reaching across that table. You're pulling it back across that table. Keeping contact with it the entire time as we reach and pull. Reach and pull, reach and pull. It is super heavy, so make sure you're really pulling it back. Pull and reach and pull. Good. Go for 3, 2, 1. Good work. We are going to pretend that we are penguins. Arms are down by our sides like we've done before for bicep curls, but we're not doing bicep curls. Arms are down by our side, and we're going to lean to the side and lift to come up. Lean over to the side and lift to come up. Now when I'm leaning to the side, I'm not sinking. I'm staying nice and tall while just curving over and lifting to come up. It doesn't have to be a big motion. We're not trying to touch the floor here unless we have extremely long arms that can touch the ground. Small motion, it's like we're penguins. We're waddling side to side. Controlling that motion, feeling it in our obliques that run on the sides of our abdominals. Each time we pull, we lift back up to center. Lift up. Ooh. One more, other side. Come up to center. All right, we're gonna do those 2 exercises again. So reach across to your front corner, pull it back, and reach, and pull. We are sitting tall. Reach, pull, reach, pull. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right into the other side. Reach to the opposite corner, pull back, reach, pull. Go for 5, and 1. Good, meet me in our penguin. We're gonna remember, curve over, lift to come up. Curve over, lift to come up. Both directions. Core work is so important, not only for our posture, but because our core muscles help support and stabilize all of the joints that we got going on here, especially in our spine that leads into our hips. If our core is nice and strong, it's going to help take some pressure off of our low back and hips. Good posture also takes that stress off of your back. This is why we are working our core. We're engaging all these muscles that stabilize us as we go about our day. And one more, and up. Good. We are going to do a little mobility work, so we did a lot of side to side there. So now I'm going to swivel in my chair so that you can see me, but you don't need to swivel in your chair. Now, my back is nice and tall, long and flat. I'm going to curve over, pushing the mid-back back towards the back of my chair. My pelvis is scooping under, and my chin is tucking in. Now I'm going to reverse this, so I'm coming through my neutral, and I'm going to take my chest and I'm going to lift it up towards the sky. My pelvis is rolling forward, and I'm looking up, keeping that neck long though. I'm not back here, that feels terrible. Come back through that neutral. Again, push the mid-back out, scoop the pelvis under, drop the head. Roll through your neutral, pelvis rolls forward, chest lifts up to the sky, head looks up, keeping the neck long. And back to neutral, good. Now, we are going to practice finding a good backwards hinge. So again, I'm gonna swivel. And if this is upright, a lot of us are used to hinging forward. We're actually gonna do that in a little bit. Right now, I want you to practice and find a good hinge back. So our feet are planted into the ground. We are slight hinge back. You could put a yardstick along my back, and my back would be touching it the entire time. So I'm not, that's hard to do. I'm not leading with my head, and I'm not pushing back like this. I'm keeping my spine long. Everything is stacked. My head is on top of my shoulders, which is on top of my hips. And all we do is we hinge back. Very small. You don't need to go far to feel it. This is all I have to do to instantly feel my entire core of my abdominals and back engaged. So practice finding this small little hinge and coming up. Good. Now, to make this harder and add even more abdominal work, you're going to find that lean back. You're going to hold it here, and we're going to reach for the opposite corner of the room. Both going back and forth, opposite corners. Reaching, reach, 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 reach. Keeping our heads nice and long. We're not tucking them, and we're not letting them fall back. You should be able to look at me this entire time. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up to neutral. Take a breath. Good. Find that nice lean back again. Lean back. We're going to do it again. Reach for the opposite corner of the room. Reach and reach. Reach. Good. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. To give our abdominals a small break, we're gonna do another mobility stretch. I want you to reach forward up to me and twist all the way to the back of your chair. Maybe it's to the corner, wherever that reach is for you. Reach back up and over. It's like we're painting a rainbow. Other side, reach up and paint your rainbow as you twist to the back. Come back up. And down, other side, again, reach up to the back. Reaching up to come down. Paint one more rainbow. Good. Now, everyone's favorite, slight hinge back, slight lean back. I want you to find that lean back and hold it. And now I want your heels to just heel tap out and in. Alternating. Woo. Holding our cores tall. They are supported. Heel tap out. And then back and forth. You came to work out today, and that's what we're doing. Woo. Legs are involved. Our core is involved. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a break. We have another round of those coming up. Take a big inhale with me and exhale. We're ready to do it again. Go ahead. Find your feet planted on the floor. Slight hinge back. Heel tap out. Hope you feel your abdominals engaged. If you want an even more challenge, you can do opposite arm and leg extending out. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Let's do our hip flexor stretch again, because again, that lifting of the knee up really works our hip flexors. So they are warm. Let's stretch them. So again, back leg is at 90 degrees. Front leg is down and back. Neutral pelvis, but now I want you to tuck it under. Instantly feel the front of the hip and quad being stretched. If you need even more of a stretch, you can lift the front arm up and over to the back. And come back up. Swivel to the other side. Back leg, 90 degrees. Front leg, down and back. Neutral pelvis, but now I want you to tuck it under. Front of the hip says hello. If we need even more than hello, we can reach up and over. And up to come back. All right, we did a lot of hinging back. Now we're gonna hinge forward. So, feet nice and wide. Our knees are at a 90-degree angle again. So I'm swiveling, and that's what this looks like. 90 degrees from the hip to knee, knee to ankle. Knee is always right over the ankle. We don't want our feet out here, and we don't want them back here. So find that nice 90-degree angle. Nice wide base of support, and I want you to hinge forward and hinge back. Our hip joint is the hinge. You can think of the back as the lever. Hinging forward and back. Deepening that crease in the hip every time you hinge forward. You can add a forward reach. Each time you press forward, think about sending the weight into your feet. Each time you hinge forward, we are sending more and more weight into our feet, so much so that our bottoms start to lift off our chairs as we hinge forward. Keep up the good work. And every time we return to our chair, are we plopping or are we controlling it down? I was plopping a little bit. I gotta control it. Woo! Good, and now when we send our weight onto our feet, we can stand on up. But now I want you to send your hips back for the chair again. Maybe you sit all the way back down before you come back up. Maybe you just send the hips back, they barely touch the chair, and you sit up. Arms can be wherever. They can be across your chest, they can be reaching out. They can be on your thighs if you need that assistance to help push yourself up. Choose what you need. Give me 3, and 2, and 1. Good work. Shake out the legs. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of calf work. So, I'm gonna move my chair over a little bit. Now, you might be familiar with a calf raise, where you raise up and down. I'm gonna make it a little bit more challenging by having you lift up, and then we come down slowly for 4, 3, 2, 1. So pop up with me, and let's go down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I went the wrong direction. Up, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Calves are working and burning. Alrighty, we're gonna do a little bit of hip stability work. So I want you to practice shifting onto one hip but sinking. And stand tall. Collapse into that hip. Stand tall. Now this collapsing is what we don't want to do. Alright, but sometimes we have to feel what it's like to do it wrong in order to feel the correction. So, collapse, and now tall. Now I want you to shift onto that leg while your hips are staying tall. So I'm not collapsing, I'm shifting over and staying tall in the hip. Try this a few times, just shifting onto that leg. You can hold onto your chair. In fact, I would almost rather you do that so that it's less of a balance exercise and more you're focusing on your hip, keeping it nice, strong, and tall. One more, shift over without collapsing. And down. Now we're going to try the other side. So, collapse into that hip. Now stand tall. Collapse. Stand tall. Collapse. Stand tall. Now shift onto that leg while keeping the hip long and supported. very small movement, but it is so important to train the proper hip muscles for when we're standing, when we're walking. We don't want to collapse when we walk around. We don't want to stand in line and be collapsing. We want to make sure we are standing nice and tall and long. So again, shift onto that leg, holding onto your chair. Maybe it's your countertop. Good. Now this time I want you to shift over onto the one side, and this time we are going to do a balanced challenge in practice. So, holding on as needed and lifting when able. Woo, I'm shaking. Now, your best friend is going to be arms out to the side. This helps you navigate and be stable. If you need more of a challenge, you can bring your arms in, and even harder would be raising your arms up. Is your core engaged? We just did all that core work. I hope your core is engaged and helping you to balance. Good. Shake out what you need to shake out. Practice that good shift over onto the standing supporting leg. And now, play with the balance wherever you are, whether you need to just practice tapping onto something and letting go, whether it's arms out. Woo. If you want more of a challenge, you can bring the arms in, even more so by lifting them up. Good. Come down. Now I want you to join me back in a chair. We are going to do a nice little stretch. I want you to take your head and tilt it to the side, ear to shoulder. You can add your hand on top of your head. We are not pressing. Don't press the head. Just the weight of the hand is enough to encourage that neck to soften and relax. Other side, tilt ear to shoulder. And when you're ready, you can add the weight of the hand on top. Good. I want you to reach out and come in for a nice big hug. Giving yourself a hug, you can add a little rock back and forth. Now when you come back to center, I want you to take a big inhale here. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Good. I want to do a posterior leg stretch, mostly hamstring. So I want you to extend one leg out, have a nice heel strike, keeping the knee slightly bent. Hands on our other leg to brace ourselves as we hinge forward, lean forward, feeling that stretch along the back of the leg. Come up. We're going to switch sides. So heel strike, keep that leg bent, no locking the knee joint, and slight lean forward. Good. Let's take one last big inhale and exhale all together. So inhale up. And exhale out. Good work, everybody. Thank you for joining me for a Core and More class. I hope you have a great rest of your day.